let's bring that argument up just really quick. I want to know, um, do you think that men should have reproductive rights? And we'll start actually on this side right here.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
1,000,000%.
So, like, what I mean by reproductive rights,
Yeah.
I'm saying that they're able to sign away, like, after the baby is born or before the baby is born, they're able to sign a paper that says, I'm not financially
Yes.
liable for the next 18 years.
Yes.
Like you should, like they should.
Yes.
Do you think men should have,
Reproductive rights.
yeah, reproductive rights? It's a hard one.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Nothing crazy.
No?
Sorry,
No?
yeah.
What about
made
you,
that
man?
baby.
That's the politician. Talking to the mic, please.
In 2022 in the United States, yes.
In 2022 in the United States. Okay. What about you?
I think reproductive rights sounds kind of like broad, but like, should they be able to sign their rights away over if they don't want it? For sure, because let me know from jump.
Exactly.
Then we could just so much
Just
less. Let me know
choose.
right now. Do your thing. Easy. Yeah,
Would
for
that
sure.
just be like a man like deciding to not sign the birth certificate?
No.
Like
It's
literally
Like,
signing
just
his
sign away
rights,
their
like,
rights
no.
well, like
forever.
like they wouldn't even be signing the birth certificate. They would sign a paper beforehand saying,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
think
going to
that
be a father.
Literal
everything.
no legal
I think it's
obligation. It's like a
transparent.
male
I mean, you might not like the decision, but hey, like
You think men should have choice as
you
well?
lay
Yeah.
down with this person, like you understand what you, not necessarily, but
Yeah.
you know.
Here, I'll
Is it
explain
like
to
a
you.
male abortion? Sorry.
Well, I mean, a man can't abort anything.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah. Like,
But yeah,
that's
it's a
why-
financial
Should have
abortion.
some
But
levels
that's
of
but
that.
that's why but
Huh?
that's why I do feel like men should have the right, because it's the woman's body,
Yeah.
right? And personally, if a man tells me before I had even keep this child that he doesn't want to be a part of this child's life,
It's fair.
I'm not keeping the child.
You're gonna go take care
So
of it. Yeah.
he's already telling you, I don't want to be a part of this life, the child's life, and then you still go ahead and pop that baby out. He should be able to be like, all right, I'm not a part of this.
Yeah.
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 That's why I'm like, oh, reproductive rights sounds very broad, but like,
Right.
should you be
Yeah.
able to sign your rights away?
Right.
I mean,
You do your thing.
yeah.
Do what you got to do, and I'm gonna do what I have to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Isn't
So
that kind of like
I'll explain to
putting
you
sign-
kind of why. Okay. So like, since a woman can get a smishmortion, since a woman can do that, well, not in every state now, but say it was legal for you could get it done.
Yeah.
What it does is, if the guy has also the right to be able to walk away, is that y'all are both held more accountable. Like the woman has,
Exactly.
like she was saying, she has to think about it more. So like, that's why it's better. I think it should be either one way or the other. Either y'all have abortions and we have the ability to right away,
Agreed.
or we both got nothing.
Agreed.
Like in Texas right now, a lot of people hate me when I say this, but
Agreed.
it's fair now.
I agree.
Like abortion's gone here. Well, it's fair. Like I didn't have any rights before. Now y'all got no rights either. Like it's fair here.
That's true.
And in the states where you can do it, I think the guys should be able to sign it. It's a little bit weird when we're in the United States and we could just go to another state and shit. Like it's super weird. But yeah, like I
But
definitely
this
think it
is
should be
all
one way or the other.
happening before the baby, like.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm pretty sure the way I don't know how the logistics would be because this has never been legal, but
Okay.
I hope a guy would sign away before or tell the girl beforehand like, yo,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do this shit, so she
Yeah,
at
that-
least has the opportunity to
Yeah.
go get the smishmortion or
sure.
whatever
That-
she needs to do.
Smishmortion, yeah.
Yeah. I agree with that for like
Yeah.
for sure.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, I also want to know, because this is another political kind of thing. Should women be drafted? Do you like
Drafted into what?
into the
Girl,
army?
exactly.
Come on, all men are getting drafted. Feminists are fighting for it. You don't want this?
I feel like the strong woman. I feel like all the women who came to be strong, absolutely go right ahead.
Yeah,
Oh,
go
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
But you don't want to?
I'm soft.
Okay, what about you? No?
No.
Do you think women should get drafted
If there's a world war, yes.
if there's a world war? Yeah, hey, I almost agree with that, because a world war, if we're like the police of the world, for the policemen of the world as the United States, we do need every
It should
person.
be
Right.
It should be
to
the
jump
last
in.
resort, like my girlfriend.
Yeah, last resort.
So there's other jobs in the military besides fighting. There's a lot of
True.
support
Yeah.
stuff you can do.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just don't think they should be on the field with the men,
Oh,
because
hell no.
then it distracts the
Yeah,
shit out of the
well,
men.
that's fair.
It's very
But
distracting
that's
in
actually a
war in
good
battle.
tactic. It's a good tactic if you think about
He
it.
means our men are gonna get
Okay.
distracted.
Yeah, our men are gonna get distracted. Yeah, not the enemy,
Now
bro.
that you mention it.
Should women be drafted?
No, fuck no. Like if you want to go do your thing, but no, fuck no. You can't. Don't require us. No one.
Yeah.
Hell. Okay, but I do understand what y'all are saying though. Like maybe like, right, I could go be like a therapist in the fucking World War or some shit. Cool, maybe, but like go out there fight. Like, y'all got it. No way. No fucking way. If I ever got a draft letter, I'm wilding out. No fucking way.
I think so.
You go?
I
You would?
do. I do.
Okay.
Personally, it should be the women
I
that want to
just-
be men.
Right?
I'm like,
Because
if y'all-
like,
She doesn't want to be a man. That's messed up.
You're not her, but
not. I
A
mean, I just
requirement?
feel like women pick and choose what they want to like do. Like we're super feminist, and then like when
Yeah.
it comes
No,
to
I've
like
never
other-
signed up for this shit.
no, I
right,
agree.
and then when it comes to other stuff, we're like, nah, I ain't with it. But you, that's
So-
what you wanted.
So this leads into another thing. Would you give up your right to vote for the draft? So that means that if they were like, look, you can vote, but you got to sign up for the draft too, just like an 18-year-old man has to sign up for the draft whenever he votes. Like, would you give up your right to vote?
Yeah, I've never voted anyway. So I don't care.
Fuck the vote.
She said loud and proud.
You'll vote?
Really?
And you'll
yeah.
get drafted and you'll
Yep.
take it?
Yep.
That's where it depends for me. It depends. Like,
If it's the easy job, it's a therapist job in the army.
fuck yeah,
Then
yeah.
you'll
Send
do
me
it.
to the draft. Like,
Okay.
I'm not fighting nobody, nothing. No, I could, but no, that's not my job, not my responsibility.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you already said you'd go to the draft, so obviously, like, fuck yeah, I want to
didn't say
vote.
I would go to the draft, but
Oh,
you know,
but women should be
women-
drafted.
Yes,
Because they're
So
fighting
then
for it
what
and
if
stuff.
you get drafted? You're fine with that?
Yeah.
If you're
I
drafted
didn't
to go
say that
to
I
war,
Well, she just feels
But the
like
thing
women
is,
have fought for it, so they should
exactly,
have
not
to.
me
Yeah.
specifically, but I'm
I
saying
think we
yes.
could if we fucking wanted to, but this bitch right here don't want to. So
And
no
I
for
agree,
me.
I don't either, and I hope it doesn't come to that point.
But
like,
don't
yes,
pick and choose when you
you
want to be
can't.
equal
That's
to
what
men.
I'm saying.
Though.
Like, you can't.
That's the
you
problem
can't
with
really
women.
do that.
No, I feel like okay, if women are going to be in the workforce, right? I shouldn't. Okay, if we're doing the same job, just because I'm a woman, we're doing the same shit. I shouldn't be treated less.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I didn't ask to be in the workforce. So like, whoever came along, like, oh, women want to go to work. I don't really agree with that. Like, I would be fine being at home.
Yeah, I want to be a stay-at-home mom.
Making sandwiches, kids, whatever. Like the classic, typical male woman. I didn't. ask to
Hey,
be
blame
going
the
to work.
financial system, guys. We
No,
wouldn't be
facts.
we wouldn't
We
be in
wouldn't.
this
You're
position if
right.
it wasn't for the dollar
You're
being
right.
devalued to the point where both people have to fucking work. Yeah, so yeah,
We
everybody
hate it here.
vote. Yeah, don't be mad at men. Men, don't be mad at women. Let's be
Right.
mad at the fucking Fed
Fuck the
because
system.
that's
Don't say
what
that.
fucked everything up. Yeah, for sure.
Fuck the system.
Wait. So what I want to go back to, the reason why I like to bring that up is because somebody that came on my show, shout out to Just Pearly Thing. She taught me something, and she was like, one of the first things that caused everything to go out of balance years ago, you know, like 40, 50 years ago, was whenever women got the right to vote, but there was no negative consequence that came with it. Men always had the right to vote at 18, but we had to get drafted.
Right.
There was a negative consequence for us to be able to vote, and shit started getting super uneven whenever women got the right to vote, but they had no negative consequences at all.
Which actually wasn't recently when everybody was voting. It was white women that were had like the biggest population to be able to sway votes a different way.
I didn't know that.
Right?
I did not know that. If that's true. Is that? Do you know anything about that?
It makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. It does make
yeah,
sense.
like-
voting for, yeah.
No, it makes sense. I want to know just really quick, what makes a guy creepy?
If he keeps texting me and I'm ignoring, if he's talking to himself,
He's talking to himself,
like,
basically.
I didn't text you back. Like,
Fucking simps.
come on.
Simps, man. What makes a guy creepy?
If you're doing a lot.
You're doing a
like,
lot.
If you're, yeah.
Simping.
No,
I
Yeah.
mean, that's
Yeah.
basically
Yeah,
simping. Yeah.
Simping.
Yeah.
yeah, I
Okay.
guess.
What makes a guy creepy?
I think like if you're like too emotional or like too into me too soon, like we went on a couple dates, now you're like, why are you not texting me back? What are you doing? Like, oh, I like you so much. I love you. Like, I've had like a weird,
Mhm.
like men will weirdly be like, yeah, I want you to have my kids. And I'm like, I don't even fucking know you like that. Like that shit is weird. It's creepy. Like until I'm into you more than you're into me, like don't do that. That's weird.
Wait,
Don't
so
blow
they
my
would do
phone
that
up.
shit before y'all even like sleep together?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
some dorky
Yeah.
shit.
And
Yeah.
they don't even know you. They just had like a couple conversations
Yeah.
with you, and they already like, "What's up?"
Like,
and I'm
yeah.
just like, I don't know.
It's weird. It's creepy. Like,
What makes a guy creepy to you?
Don't call my job.
Don't
Oh,
call
yeah.
your
Wait,
Don't
job.
call my job.
God
Look,
damn.
girl,
I know. What the fuck?
But is it creepy? But is it creepy? If he's cute, I feel like
if the energy is
I feel like
reciprocated,
that.
if
She
the
doesn't
energy
suck,
is
yeah.
reciprocated,
like we gotta be honest here.
Look,
Like,
like,
Yeah, all that goes out the
No,
window if he's
no.
good looking.
for me, a man will know if I want you to fucking call my job out the blue or like
Don't
send
do that,
flowers or
please.
something like that. Like it'll be an equal balance of energy.
Right.
For me, like I'm so emotional. Like you will know if I want you to do some shit like that. Like
Right, yeah.
if
Yo.
I'm like you say, if you're talking to yourself and you show up at my job, like I'm
Oh.
calling like not the police,
Yo,
but
Chad.
somebody like my
Chad,
brother.
she's based
Like,
as fuck, dude. She's based as fuck. Like she totally understands like all of it already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can
you
I tell
definitely
y'all?
get it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you did say that you watched
Can
the
I
show,
tell
didn't you?
y'all the
Yeah, and I have
creepiest
5
thing?
brothers, so you know.
yeah. So no,
Yeah,
this
telling
is.
you exactly how
Dude,
it goes.
if any girl with like a really good dad or a bunch of
Yeah.
brothers always understands this shit perfectly.
Yeah.
Like, no, it's so funny.
Nah,
Can I
like,
tell
he's
y'all the
subtly saying our
creepiest?
dads aren't shit.
Yeah. So I'm not saying that. So I just want to know really quick: is there a height that y'all prefer?
5'10".
5'10".
And above.
Yeah, and
5'10"
above.
and above for you?
Mhm.
Height
I don't have like a specific preference, but like
5'6".
for now, no, I'm 5'8" and up.
Okay.
I'm a taller person, so I would prefer someone who's taller than me.
How tall are you?
I am 5'9".
Oh, okay. I didn't
For
even
a
tell. I
woman.
can't even tell.
Average.
Hmm?
Average woman's 5'6", so
Okay.
I'm 5'9".
So what? Like, what would you want the guy to be? 6 foot, 3
Yeah.
inches taller at least.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks. That's a hard.
I know.
It's a hard thing to find. Good luck. I want to know. What's the income preferred?
80K or above.
80K or above.
You don't have to make more than me,
No.
bro.
You don't have
You
to make
don't.
more
Just
than
like
you.
You
the
don't.
world
You
we
capping,
live
really
in.
bro.
don't.
You
Nah,
capping.
you don't. No.
How much do you make?
Dang.
You want me to say?
No, you don't have to.
No,
I
yeah.
can give you like a range.
Yeah, give a range.
Okay. About 75 to 80.
Okay,
pretty good.
so you just want him to be around there at least.
You can be equally.
He needs to be at
Yeah.
least 80.
No,
Or he could be less.
doesn't-
He make
doesn't-
50K.
Yeah.
Have you ever
That's
done that
fine.
before?
My parents, like, that's the thing. Like, when my parents came to the U.S., right? My dad was the only one working. He
Where'd
was
your
making
parents come from? I'm sorry.
Ethiopia. I'm Ethiopian,
Okay.
born and raised.
Yeah, period.
But like my dad was making somewhere, like he was a taxi driver. You know, he was making 50K, whatever, right? And he was supporting
Talk a
me,
little
my
closer if you can.
he was supporting me, my brother, my mom. So and we were living okay. Like it wasn't bad.
Mhm.
So I feel like if someone is making 50K and I'm making, you know, we're gonna
Yeah.
live good.
Yeah, so, but have you done this before? I'm really, really curious. Have you done this type of relationship with a guy before?
What you mean?
Where, like, you were making more and he was making less than you?
For a period of time.
In a serious
yeah.
relationship,
Yeah.
yeah.
For a period of time.
And then, like, did he start making more or
Yeah,
what
he did.
happened? And then
He
he
did.
started making
Yeah.
more? Okay, well, I just like to
He
say
was
that,
just
like,
like-
women can say that at first, but there's always a timeline on it.
Right.
There's always, you can only do it for so long before you're going to be like, yo, dude, you're like, what the fuck are you doing? You need to step your
For
shit up.
sure.
Like,
So
like-
if he's making like 80K and I'm making 90K, I'm gonna be like, oh, you need to step it up a little bit.
I think that at a certain point you will. It might not be in a month, it might not be 6 months, it might not be a year, it might be 2 or 3 years. But at a certain point, you're gonna want to expect better. And it's just here's the thing.
provider.
Yeah, and here's the thing. There's nothing offensive about
Yeah.
it. Like the thing is, for 300,000 years as Homo sapiens, the thing that made what women needed was a provider, a guy that could always provide and fix any issue, do anything that you needed, whether it was spearing a fucking cougar or fucking making a fire. It doesn't matter. A man had to be able to solve any issue for you. So it's not like y'all are like your nature. It's not a bad thing. It's something that y'all needed to make sure that you could have children.
Yeah.
It's not even a selfish thing. It's because your body is always thinking about having children. It's always like, if I have children, well, I have a guy that can take care of it. That's what
Yeah,
your
that can
body is
protect
always
me and my
subconsciously
child,
thinking.
right.
Yes, and that's why women always need providers, and guys always want a really pretty girl. I mean, we just want to make
Yep.
pretty
I
babies.
would say on this topic, there's definitely some exceptions to the rule. Like,
Mhm.
definitely seen women, because I know a lot of female doctors who are married to guys who make less.
Yeah, I'm sure you see this all the time.
But I see way more female doctors who make more and don't want to be with a guy who makes less.
Right.
That's generally the rule. But no, I do think there really are some women who can make more and work with a
And be
guy.
okay with it.
It actually does happen, and it really depends on, like, basically, like, how logical she is, or maybe it's just from, like, her life experience, like she's seen her dad do it, so it's something maybe she can deal with. But generally, they can't.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
I've definitely seen it happen, so it's not impossible.
it's just a general basis. It just might be a
And
little
that's
bit
really
harder.
the advice I give to, because a lot of pre-med students come up to me, a lot of women, they shadow me, and I tell them, like, about, like, relations. I'm like, listen, if you're going to go to medicine, that's great. I think it's great women are in medicine. Women taught me how to do cataract surgery. But if you're going in there, you have to be okay with the possibility that you may have to be with a guy who makes less.
Yep.
If you cannot wrap your head around that,
Mm.
you really need to reconsider, because your final happiness is going to come from kids and a family.
Yeah,
after
it's not
your
going to be your
30s.
career.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
even me, like I like my career, but at the end of the day, it's really just my job.
Yeah.
So you really got to think about your future.
Man, that is so true. Yeah, and a lot of people would like let that slip. Like, well, a lot of women today, y'all don't even mean to do it. Y'all got kind of pigeonholed into the workforce and shit. And next thing you know, you become super masculine or you become a super good worker and all this stuff. And then you realize at 30, 40, like, oh shit, all these statistics, all these things are showing that, oh, what really makes me happy is a family and kids. It's
Mhm.
like Jennifer Aniston is the biggest slap in the face recently. Like, I can't believe how that happened to her. And like, you would never think like that's the type of woman that I
Yeah.
never thought that would have happened to. And it's just like, holy shit, man. And she's sad as fuck. She's not gonna have kids now. Hey, do we want to go ahead and do the video, Donnie? Or here, actually, we'll wait till she comes back to
Yeah.
for doing the video. I want to know really